Dustin Poirier thought he won, the crowd wasn't so sure, and the scorecards, they shocked everyone. Inside the cage, the energy was electric. 2 warriors, 5 rounds, and a final minute that had the whole arena on its feet. But when the judges handed in their verdict, Poirier stood in stunned silence. And that now iconic point-down moment, it told a much bigger story than people realized. From the outside, it looked like Max Holloway edged it, but inside the cage, Poirier saw a different fight. He believed it was 2 rounds apiece heading into the 5th. Round 2 especially, he nearly finished Max with a brutal flurry. Elbows, pressure, chaos. According to Dustin, Max even admitted afterward, "You had me out. I couldn't hear the bell." But when they got to the locker room, his coach Mike Brown checked the scorecards. Not only had Dustin not won, he lost by a wide margin. Different judges gave different rounds, but one thing was consistent. They all gave Max round 2. Poirier couldn't believe it. "No way," he said. "It felt way closer than that." But the final round wasn't just about the fight, it was about the moment. It was subtle, but if you know what to look for, it's there. With 30 seconds left, both fighters started glancing at the clock. Dustin was waiting. He knew what was coming. Max pointed to the canvas, an unspoken signal. "Let's throw." No takedowns, no strategy, just fists. The crowd erupted. Poirier obliged, and for a few wild seconds, they did exactly what they promised. But then Max clinched. And Poirier knew he won that exchange. "You saw it," Dustin said later. "He backed off. I'm 3-0 in point downs now." It wasn't just a fight. It was 2 veterans tipping their hats to each other. They'd done this before. The point down wasn't just a gimmick. It was a tradition between warriors, a signal of mutual respect, a throwback to the roots of fighting. Even Max, one of the most respected fighters in the game, honored it. He let Dustin have that moment. And while Max may have won on paper, Poirier walked away with the bragging rights, for that round, at least. But one decision may haunt Dustin forever. Late in the fight, he had Max hurt. Again. Instead of continuing to strike, he jumped on a guillotine. The crowd held its breath, but Max escaped. Critics lit up the internet. Why didn't he just keep punching? Dustin's answer was simple. "I had to try, one last one." And Max? He brushed it off with his usual chill confidence. "Not today, bro. You already got me once." It was a risk, and it might have cost him everything. Their rivalry goes deep. Max Holloway has now beaten Poirier twice. Submission, decision. 2 very different fights, 2 very different eras, but the result was the same. Dustin, joking through the pain, told him, "You're not getting your bronze statue off me. Not today." But make no mistake, this one stung. Dustin's had a legendary career. Interim champ, knockouts, comebacks, one of the most exciting fighters in UFC history. But that undisputed belt, still out of reach. Always the hunter, never the king. And then came the final insult. No fight of the night. Despite 5 rounds of violence, drama, and respect, UFC gave the bonus to Marvin Vettori and Brendan Allen. Poirier was stunned. "We knocked each other out in the same round," he said, laughing through frustration. "How the hell did we not get it?" Even Max looked confused. For fans and fighters alike, it felt like a miss, a decision that didn't match the moment. But Dustin took it on the chin, like always. As the dust settled, new rumors began swirling. Donald Trump, reportedly, wants a UFC fight at the White House. Yes, you heard that right, the White House garden. It sounds like a meme, but it's real. And the UFC is reportedly interested in making it happen. Jon Jones has already thrown his name in the hat, saying he'll fight any champion. But Dana White, he's hesitant. "I just can't risk putting him in that kind of spotlight," he said. Still, if a White House card happens, don't be surprised if Max, Dustin, or even Jon are on. As all this was unfolding, another fighter, Daniel Zellhuber, posted something raw and emotional online. "The beginning of this story may not be the happiest," he wrote, "but I promise I will be the best in the world. Thank you to those who stayed, and thank you to those who left. You showed me who I really need. It was a reminder of what this sport is really about, not just belts or bonuses, but legacy, pain, growth." In the final backstage moments, Dustin hugged Max and said it straight. "You beat my ass 2 times, bro. You got the belt. You're the champ. It was an honor." Some fights are about titles. Some are about money. But this was about legacy. Max Holloway may have gotten the win, but Dustin Poirier gave fans something they'll never forget. And in a sport where memories fade fast, that might be the most important victory of all. What did you think of the decision? Drop a comment below. We read them all. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.